students, I welcome to all of you today to discuss the most important paper which was awaited till now, NEET UG 2022. Today we are going to discuss our 6th code paper of Botany. So let's start with first question over here. Question number 101. Let's see what it says. It asks, which of the following is not observed during apoplastic pathway? What is apoplastic pathway? A pathway from non-living part of the cell and which is passive. So let's start with this. Apoplast is continuous and does not provide any barrier to water movement. Correct. It is between cell wall and plasma membrane, or else it is from intercellular space, so it is not providing any kind of barrier for water molecule. So this is a correct statement. Movement of water occurs through intercellular space and cell wall of the cells. Correct. That is also correct. So these two are correct statement. The movement does not involve crossing of the cell membrane. That is also correct. The movement is aided by cytoplasmic streaming. Cytoplasmic streaming is a part of symplastic pathway. So it is part of symplastic pathway. It is an active process. So what should be answer? This question answer should be fourth one. Let's see second question. The device which can remove particulate matter present in exhaust from the thermal power plant. What is that? That is electrostatic precipitator. It is a fact-based question, direct NCERT line. Let's see the next one. Which one of the following never occurs during mitotic cell division? Does not occur in mitosis. Coiling and condensation of chromatids, that occurs during prophase. It starts in metaphase, it gets over. Spindle fiber attached to kinetochore of chromosome, that is also correct over here. In metaphase, it happens over there. Movement of centriole towards opposite pole, that is also correct. Movement start from early prophase and it completes in end of the prophase, which is transition to metaphase. Pairing of homologous chromosome. Homologous chromosome pairing occurs in meiosis. It do not occur in mitosis. So what should be answer? Answer should be fourth one over here. Let's see the next one. Hydrocolloid carrageen is obtained from. So hydrocolloid carrageen is obtained from cell wall of rhodophyceae members. So what is answer over here? That should be fourth one, rhodophyceae only. Understood this part? Next. Read the following statement about vascular bundles. In roots, xylem and phloem, in vascular bundle are arranged in an alternative manner along with different radii, radial arrangement, direct line, correct statement here. Conjoint closed vascular bundle do not possess cambium. That is also correct statement over here. In open vascular bundle, cambium is present. Which kind of cambium? Intravesicular cambium is present. So that is also a correct statement here. The vascular bundles of dicotyledonous stem possess endark protoxylem. That is also correct. It possesses endark protoxylem and root possesses exarch protoxylem. So this is also a correct statement. In monocotyledonous root, usually there are more than 6 xylem bundles present over there. That is also correct. So over here in this question specifically, all options are correct given in NCERT. So this question will go as bonus because none of the options are matching over here. So answer should be bonus over here. All statements are correct. None of them are incorrect over here. Let's see next one. DNA polymorphism forms a basis of. DNA polymorphism is nothing but variation, which is a basis of genetic mapping as well as DNA fingerprinting. So what should be answer? Answer should be fourth for this particular question. Let's see next. The appearance of recombination nodule. Recombination nodules are forming means recombination or crossing over will take place. So what recombination nodules tell that this is a specific place over here from where crossing over will take place. So what should be answer over here? Terminalization, wrong. Bivalent, no. Synaptonemal complex, no. Now, site which crossing over will occur, where the crossing over part will take place. So what should be answer? Answer should be fourth one for this. The flowers are zygomorphic. What are the flowers? Example in NCERT which are zygomorphic. So that is bean, pea, gulmohar and cassia. So what are examples given here? Gulmohar is given as well as cassia is given. Mustard, chili, dhatura, these are which kind of over here? These are actinomorphic. So that is not, the option. So what should be answer over here? B and C. That is a right. So third will be the answer, B as well as C. Let's see next question what it says. Production of cucumber has increased manifold in recent year. Application of which of the following phytohormone has resulted this increased yield, as the hormonal is known to produce female flowers in the plant? What is that? That is gaseous hormone. And which gaseous hormone we are talking about? We are talking about ethylene over here. So answer will be fourth one for this question. Let's see next one. In all trees, the greater part of secondary xylem is dark brown and resistant to insect attack. Due to what? Secretion of secondary metabolites and their deposition in the lumina vessel. Correct statement. Deposition of organic compound like tannin, resin in the central layer of the stem. Correct. Deposition of suberin and aromatic. It's not suberin first of all here, so this is a wrong statement. Deposition of tannins, gum, resin, aromatic substance in a peripheral layer. It is central layer. So this is also wrong. Presence of parenchyma cells? No. Parenchyma are living, not presence of that. So what should be answer over here? A and B only. These are correct. And because of these dead material which is depositing with the help of tyloses inside, it becomes resistant to insect attack. So what should be answer? Second will be the answer here. Which of the following is incorrectly matched? We have to find it out. Incorrect match over here. Let's see. Volvox starch, it's stored. Volvox is what? Green algae. Store what? Starch. Correct. Eulothrix is again a green algae. What do you think? What it store? Mannitol? Wrong. So what is the right answer? What is the incorrect one over here? Third one. Actocarpus fucoxanthine. It is a pigment. Actocarpus is brown algae. So major pigment is fucoxanthine. Porphyra, Floridian starch. Porphyra is red algae. So definitely stored amount of food will be Floridian starch. And mannitol is a stored product or stored food form in which Phaeophyceae. So this is incorrect here. Answer will be third one. Which one of the following plant does not show plasticity? Okay, let's see. Maize, cotton, coriander, buttercup. Cotton, coriander, buttercup, all these shows plasticity, where cotton and coriander shows life phase plasticity, whereas buttercup shows habitat, or you can say environmental plasticity. Over here, maize do not show any kind of plasticity. So answer should be maize over here. Let's see next question. Euchromatin is loosely packed chromatin. What we have to find it out here? We have to find it out. Correct statement. So let's see. Euchromatin is loosely packed chromatin. Correct. And they are active, right? Transcriptionally active part. Heterochromatin is transcriptionally active. No, it is densely condensed part. So it is transcriptionally inactive part. So it is a wrong statement. Histone octamer is wrapped by negatively charged DNA nucleosome. Correct. Histone is positively charged and DNA is negatively charged, which is wrapped around it. So it is a correct statement. Histone are rich in lysine and arginine. Correct. A typical nucleosome contains 400 base pair of DNA helix. No, it is 200 base pair. So this is why it is wrong statement. So what are the correct over here? A, C as well as D only. So what should be answer? Third will be the answer over here. Let's see the next one. Which of the following produces nitrogen fixing nodules in the root of Alnus? Alnus is a non-leguminous plant. If it is leguminous plant, what should be answer? Rhizobium. And what is an answer in non-leguminous plant root? So over here, answer will be Frankia. Third will be the answer over here. Identify the incorrect statement related to pollination. We have to find it out. Incorrect. Let's see that. Moth and butterflies are most dominating pollinating agent among insects. No, 80% of pollination is done by honeybees. Right? So this is why it is wrong. The dominant partner, the dominant agent over here should be honeybees, not butterflies and moth. So it is an incorrect statement. Let's see other statements also. Pollination by water is quite rare. Correct. It is quite rare, just limited to 30 genera and mostly are monocots there. Pollination by wind is more common among abiotic factor. That is also correct. Flower produces foul odor to attract fleas and beetles to get pollinate. That is also correct. So these three statements are correct and only wrong statement is first one. So answer goes as first. Let's see next. Which of the following is not a method of ex situ conservation? Ex situ means out of their natural habitat. So let's see that. Cryopreservation, we are preserving pollen grains over there in liquid nitrogen. So that is ex situ only. In vitro fertilization, ex situ. Micropropagation, tissue culturing, ex situ. National parks are in situ conservation. So answer should be national parks. Let's see the next one. Which one of the following is not true regarding release of energy during ATP synthesis through chemiosmosis it involves? Let's see reduction of NADP to NADPH2 on the stroma side of membrane. Correct. So if we'll talk about chemiosmosis over here, it is present like this. This is PS2 here. This is PS1 and electrons are getting transport through cytochrome B6F, plastoquinone, plastocyanin and all. And here ferredoxine is present where NADP plus is converting into NADPH2. So this side is stroma side and this side is lumen side. So it is a correct statement. Breakdown of proton gradient, correct. Proton concentration increases in lumen and decreases in stroma. This is why through F0, F1 particles, it comes out to break the proton gradient. So it is correct. Breakdown of electron gradient. No, it's not a breakdown of electron gradient. It is wrong statement. So answer should be third one over here. Movement of protons across the membrane through stroma. That is correct. Finally, where electrons are going? NADP plus, where it is present in stroma. So it is also correct statement here. What should be answer? Answer should be third one over here. Let's see the next one. Which one of the following statement cannot be connected to predation? Okay. It is necessitated by nature to maintain ecological balance. Correct. If predators will not be eaten by, predators are not eating prey over there, what will happen? Number of herbivores will increase so much and whole ecosystem will get damaged completely, right? So it is necessary to make that particular balance. It helps in maintaining species diversity in a community. Yes, it helps the maintaining species diversity. Why? If predators are removed from the ecosystem, what will happen? Number of prey, different species will increase and they will fight for same resources and finally, what will happen? They'll get extinct. So that is also right statement. It might lead to extinction of a species, okay? And both are interacting negatively impacted, wrong. So it might lead to extinction of a species over there when it is overexploited. So it might be possible over here, right? Now, both are interacting species over here. Let's say A is prey and B is predator. So prey is going to eat predator. So prey is getting benefit and predator is getting what? Harm. They are dying. So over here, one species will be benefited where other species will be negatively impacted. So both are not negatively impacted. So what is the incorrect statement here? That is fourth one will be the answer, right? Let's see the next one. Given below are two statements, okay? Clistogamous flower invariably autogamous. Correct statement. They are invariably autogamous. What is clistogamous? When flower do not bloom at maturity. It always remain close. So remain close means female part as well as male part are closely present and definitely they have to go for autogamy. So it is a correct statement. Clistogamy is disadvantageous as there is no chance of cross-pollination. That is also a correct statement. It is a disadvantage, right? Because cross-pollination cannot take place in that part. So both statements are correct here. So answer should be second one. Both statement 1 and 2 are correct. Let's see the next one. Statement 1, the primary CO2 acceptor in C4 plant is phosphoenol pyruvate and it is found in mesophyll cells, correct? So in C4 plant, there are two cells which are participating. What is that? Mesophyll cell, and below that, bundle sheath cell is present. So in mesophyll cell, the primary CO2 acceptor is there, PEP, and in bundle sheath cell, secondary CO2 acceptor is there. What is that? That is RUBP. So here we say this is a right statement. Mesophyll cell of C4 plant lack Rubisco enzyme. In the light of above statements, choose the correct answer. So this is also a right statement. C4 plants, mesophyll cell have PPKs or Pepco, right? Whereas bundle sheath cells over here have Rubisco. So both statements are correct. So what should be answer? Both statements are correct. Answer will be second one. Let's see the next one. Identify the correct set of statements. The leaflet are modified into pointed hard thorns in citrus and bougainvillea. It is a wrong statement. In bougainvillea and citrus, right over there, thorns, the pointed structure, the woody pointed structure are modified shoot. So they are not leaflets. So this is why it is wrong. Axillary bud from cylinder and spirally coiled tendril in cucumber and pumpkin. It is correct. Stem is flattened and fleshy in opuntia to modify to perform functions of leaf. Yes, they are green and they modify for photosynthesis. So it is also a correct statement. Rhizophora shows vertically upward growing root that help to get oxygen for respiration. Yes, pneumatophores we are talking about here. So it is correct. Subaerially growing stem in grasses and strawberry help in vegetative propagation. That is also a right statement. So except A, everything is right. So what should be answer over here? B, C, D and E only. Fourth will be the answer. Let's see next. The gaseous plant growth regulator, ethylene. What is the use of that? Kill dicotyledonous weed? No, that is 2,4-D or 2,4,5-T, which is a synthetic auxine. So it is wrong. Speed up malting process, that is zebrilic acid. Promote root growth and root hair formation to increase the absorption surface. Correct statement. Yes, it do that. It promotes root hair formation there. Help overcome apical dominance, that is a function of cytokinin, not ethylene. So what should be answer over here? Third one. Let's see next one. Which of the following plant shows waxillary estivation and diadelphous stamen? Waxillary estivation, right? 1 plus 2 plus fuse 2, as well as diadelphous where stamen is binded into two bundles, 9 plus 1. You know that it is a thing for Fabaceae family. And what is a member of Fabaceae family over here? Pisum sativum. Solanum is Solanaceae family, name itself is suggesting. Colchicum and Allium cepa both are Liliaceae family. So here answer goes as third one. XO type of sex determination can be found in male grasshopper, shows that. Drosophila shows exactly like human, XXXY. Monkeys, exactly XXXY. And birds over here is ZZZW type. So here answer goes as grasshopper. What amount of energy is released from glucose during lactic acid fermentation? So during fermentation, they release only 2 ATP, which is actually less than 7%. If it is aerobic respiration, it is 36 or 38 ATPs. So here answer goes as less than 7%. Again, it is a direct line of NCERT here. Let's see next statement. Decomposition is a process in which detritus is degraded into simpler substances by microbe. Correct. Decomposition is faster if the detritus is rich in lignin. No, that is very slow. It becomes slow. If they are rich in cellulose, it becomes faster. So it is wrong and this is right statement. So 1 is correct as well as 2 is incorrect statement. Answer will go as fourth one here. What is net gain of ATP when each molecule of glucose is converted into 2 molecules of pyruvic acid? Answer should be 2 here. As they are not mentioning in presence of oxygen or in aerobic respiration, right? They are not mentioning this. If they might have mentioned oxygen or aerobic respiration, we might have converted to NADH2. also as 6, 3 into 2, so 6 ATP, and answer might have gone as 8. But as they do not mention this, they are just asking what is happening here. Answer should be 2 here. 2 ATP will be net gain. 4 are produced. Out of that, 2 are consumed at first and third step. So net gain is of 2 ATPs as well as 2 NADH2. Right? So answer will go as 2 here. Let's see next. Manganese. We have to match these. Manganese. What manganese do over here? That helps in splitting of water during photosynthesis. Magnesium. What magnesium is doing? Magnesium activates most of the enzyme of glycolysis, or I can say respiration. So answer will be activates enzyme for respiration. Boron. Boron will be required for pollen germination, as well as iron. If I'll talk about iron over here, what is the function of iron? Function of iron over here will be activates the enzyme catalase. So A should be over here, what? 4th. So A 4th is given, so these 2 are out. These 2 can be answer. B, magnesium is 3. Right? So it activates the enzyme for respiration. So B3, only one option is given, that is 3rd. So what should be answer over here? Answer should be 3rd option. Let's see the next. Habitat loss and fragmentation over exploitation, alien species invasion and co-extinction are causes for. What they are causing exactly? All of them. They are causing biodiversity loss. As soon as all these things are happening, we are losing. Species are getting extincted. Right? So answer should be biodiversity loss. Let's see the next one. The process of translation of mRNA to protein begins. When it begins? It begins when amino acid will get activated. Apart from that, tRNA will get charged. And after that, when mRNA will bind the smaller subunit of ribosome. So let's see that. tRNA is activated in larger subunit. Because of this larger, this statement is wrong. It is smaller subunit. A small subunit of ribosome encounters mRNA, correct? The larger subunit of ribosome encounter mRNA, wrong. That is the last step of initiation process. Both the subunit join together to bind with mRNA. No. So what should be answer over here? Answer should be second one. Let's see the next. Girdling experiment was performed by plant physiologists to identify the plant tissue through which, what is happening? In girdling, what we remove? We remove bark. What is bark? Whatever part is present outside of vascular cambium, where secondary phloem and periderm comes. So that part we are removing. So what it is telling? What? Phloem. What it do? It transport over here food. So food is transported. Right? So answer will be 3. Now let's see, again we have to find it out, right statement. Mendel studied 7 pairs of contrasting trait in pea plant and proposed the laws of inheritance, correct. 7 characters examined by Mendel in his experiment on pea plant were seed shape and color, seed color, flower color, pod shape and pod color, flower position and stem height, correct. So these both of the statements are correct over here. So both statement 1 and 2 are correct. Answer will go as second. Which part of the fruit labeled is given in the figure makes it false fruit? Let's see what it makes false fruit over here. False fruit means what? False fruit means thalamus is involved. And what involvement of thalamus identify? It says that ovary was inferior. Right? Inferior ovary give rise to false fruit. So what is representing thalamus here? D is representing thalamus over here. So what should be answer? Answer should be 4th one, C, thalamus. It is basically C over here and this is D. It is marking wrong. So C, thalamus, that is a right answer over here. Let's see the next one. Addition of more solute in a given solution will be. Not affected the water potential at all? Definitely. Water potential is what? Water potential is solute potential plus pressure potential. So if you are increasing solute, which is giving negative impact of it. So It will not affect the water potential. That's not possible. Raises the water potential? No. Negative value means it is going to decrease. What is the maximum value of water potential? 0. As soon as we are going to add solute, it is going towards more negative value. So it is going to lower the water potential. Answer should be third one here. Let's check the next one. The anatomy of spring wood shows some peculiar features. Identify the correct set of statements about spring wood. Let's see that. It is also called as early wood, correct? Spring wood is called as early wood and autumn wood called as late wood, right? In spring season, cambium produces xylem element with narrow vessel. No. In spring wood, it is with broad vessel, broad lumen. So this is wrong statement. It is lighter in color, correct? The spring wood along with autumn wood shows alternate concentrating ring forming annual rings, correct? It has lower density, that is also correct. So what should be answer over here? A, except B basically, everything is the answer over here. So these two are gone. So what should be answer? A, C, D and E. Over here B is missing. So answer will be third one. Let's see the next. Which of the following is accelerate phosphorus cycle? What is phosphorus cycle? It is sedimentary cycle. What is meaning of sedimentary cycle? Or what is a reservoir for it? Earth crust. So means when this will accelerate, when it is going to increase. It is going to increase when weathering of rock will start because it is sedimentary cycle. So answer is going to be fourth here. Let's see the next one. The entire fleet of buses in Delhi were converted to CNG from diesel. In reference to this, which of the following statement is false? It cannot be adulterate like diesel, CNG, correct? CNG burns more efficiently than diesel and petrol, correct? These are direct NCERT lines. The same diesel engine is used. No, same engine is not used. So this is wrong and it is cheaper than diesel. That is also a right statement here. So answer should go as 3 here. Let's see the next. What is the role of large bundle sheath cell found around the vascular bundle in C4 plants? So we are talking about specifically what is the role of bundle sheath in C4. So it protects the vascular tissue from high light intensity. For that, no. To provide the site of photorespiratory pathway, that is wrong. Photorespiration is not there in C4 plant. Increase the number of chloroplasts from operation of Calvin's cycle. Yes, it increases the number of chloroplasts for Calvin's cycle because that occurs in bundle sheath cell and enable the plant to tolerate high temperature. See, fourth statement is also correct, but not specifically with respect to C4 plant. They are asking what is a special feature it is giving it to C4 plant. So answer should be third one accordingly. Otherwise, fourth and first also can be right option. But that is not only C4. Bundle sheath cells, they are also present in many of the plant, but there they are not participating in photosynthesis. They are participating in photosynthesis only in C4 plants, right? So answer go as 3. Let's see the next. Which of the following occurs due to presence of autosome-linked dominant trait? What is that? Myotonic dystrophy, thalassemia, autosomal recessive, sickle cell anemia, autosomal recessive, hemophilia, X-linked recessive. So this is why answer goes as 3, which is myotonic dystrophy. It is, if a geneticist use the blind approach to sequencing the whole genome of an organism followed by assignment of function to different segment, the methodology adopted by him is called as what we call the method over here, sequence annotation. That was a blind approach, right? Express sequence tagging was only the part which was mRNA. Means only the expressing part, mRNA, the express tags, which has gone under reverse, right, transcription and produce cDNA. So only 2 approaches were participated here, where sequence annotation was a blind approach, where complete genome blindly got sequenced. Let's see the next. Match the following. Spirogyra, green algae. Which kind of life cycle Spirogyra shows? Haplontic. So over here, dominant haploid state, which is free living. So A should be 2 here. A2 means these 2 options are gone. 50-50 it has become for you. Fern. Fern is a pteridophyte which shows dominant sporophyte followed by what? Followed by gametophyte, free, independent living, right? What you can say is pteridophyte. What we call that gametophyte here? Prothallus. So what should be answer? 3. So B should be 3 over here. Let's see the next one. So answer should be third one. Finaria. What is Finaria over here? It's a moss. Means it's a bryophyte. So bryophyte shows haplodiplontic life cycle. So their dominant haploid leafy gametophyte alternates with partially dependent multicellular sporophyte present. And cycus is the gymnosperm. So they shows diplontic life cycle. So here dominant diploid sporophyte is present with highly reduced male and female gametophyte, right? So answer should be over here, third one accordingly. Let's see 147. While explaining interspecific interaction of population, sign is assigned for beneficial interaction. Sign is assigned for determining interaction, and for neutral, 0 is assigned. So plus is to benefit, minus is to harm, as well as 0 to become neutral, neither benefit nor harm. So in that, we have to find it out, a sign for a interaction where one is getting benefit, another is getting harm. So let's see that. Commensalism, competition first. Competition where both the species get harm. It is minus minus. Predation. Over here, predation, prey is getting harm and predator is getting benefit. So it's plus minus. What should be answer? It should be predation. Amensalism, one is getting harm, another is not impacted. And commensalism is one is getting benefit, another is not impacted. So what should be answer? It should be second one. Now let's see next one, metacentric chromosome. Metacentric chromosome where centromere is situated in center, which is dividing it into 2 equal half. So metacentric chromosome over here are present in the center. So A should be 3. A3 only one option is given. You could have saved your time by solving this. Acrocentric where it is present towards the tip, not exactly on the tip, towards the tip. One arm will be very short, one arm will be very long. Metacentric where it is present in middle over there. Submetacentric is towards the center but not exactly on the center, little away from the center. Telocentric, it is present on the tip. So means only one arm is present, right? So what should be answer over here? B, acrocentric, situated close to the extreme end, which is dividing it one extreme short and one extreme long arm. Whereas C should be 4 here, slightly away from the middle. And if I'll talk about D, D should be centromere at the terminal end. So second should be the answer for it. Let's see this one. Mendel's law of independent assortment does not hold good for the gene that are located closely on the same chromosome. Correct, because this shows linkage. Independent assortment means gene should present on 2 different chromosomes, not on the same chromosome. If they are present on same chromosome, they should be very far. They should not be over here very close to each other, right? So that is a right statement. Closely located gene assort independently? No, they shows linkage, exception for law of independent assortment. So A is right, whereas R is wrong. So answer should be 4th one. Let's see the next. Which of the following statement with respect to endoplasmic reticulum is incorrect? Okay. SERR, site for lipid synthesis, correct. RER for protein and SER, smooth endoplasmic reticulum, is for lipid. RER has ribosome attached to ER, correct. They are rough because ribosome is attached to it. SER is devoid of ribosome, that is also correct. And in prokaryotes, only RER is present. You know that. Prokaryotes have only plasma membrane. Membrane-bound organelles in prokaryotes is not present there. So over here, 4th is incorrect statement. Let's see the next. Regarding meiosis, which of the statement is incorrect? We have to find it out. Incorrect statement. 4 haploid cells are formed at the end of meiosis 2. Correct. There are 2 stages of meiosis. Meiosis 1 as well as meiosis 2. It is also correct. DNA replication occurs in S phase of meiosis 2. No. Meiosis 2 do not have any kind of S phase. What is a phase present between meiosis 1 as well as meiosis 2? That is called as interkinesis. Interkinesis. kinesis. It is not S phase. So this is why this statement is wrong. Answer should be third one over here. Pairing of homologous chromosome and recombination in meiosis 1? Yes, correct. Where in meiosis 1? Prophase 1. So here answer goes as third. Let's see the next one. Identify the asexual reproductive structure associated with penicillium. Penicillium shows conidia formation over here, right? So what should be answer? Conidia. Breeding crops with higher level of vitamins and mineral or higher protein and healthier fat. What we call the process, biofortification. It is a direct question. So answer should be fourth over here. Detrivores break down detritus into small particles. What we call the process? The process is called as fragmentation. Let's see if 8 Drosophila in a laboratory population of 80 died during a week. So what is the death rate in the population? So what is that? What should be? 8 by 80, right? So what it should be? 0.1. So answer should be second one over here. In situ conservation refers to conservation of only extinct species? No. Protect and conserve the whole ecosystem, correct? It's not only extinct, the species which are going to extinct, endangered, or maybe highly risk. It is protecting all of them with the complete ecosystem, right? So what should be most appropriate answer? Second one. Let's see next. We have to see these two statements. Mycoplasma can pass through less than 1 micron filter size, correct? Because what is the size? 0.1 to 0.3. That is what is the size. So it can, yes. Mycoplasma are bacteria with cell wall? No, they are the bacteria without cell wall. So it is a wrong statement. So one is right and other statement is incorrect. So statement 1 is correct, but 2 is incorrect. Answer will be fourth one here. In a taxonomic categories, which hierarchical arrangement is ascending order is correct in the case of animals? So here we say 5 obligate categories are there. Keep pots clean or family gets sick. If it is animal, over here, order or I must say, sorry, division should not come. Division is a thing which is for plant. And for animal, it is phylum, right? So over here, because they are asking ascending and none of the order is given in ascending. So this question should be either bonus or because none of them are not given in ascending order. Everything is descending as you can check. So most appropriate answer if you'll check that will be the second one. Kingdom, phylum, class, order. Kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus and species. So what should be answer? Second should be the appropriate answer if they are not going to give bonus. As I said, it is not ascending, it is a descending disorder, but all of them have given descending over here. So most appropriate might go 2. So either it will be bonus or second will be the answer for it. Let's see the next. In an E. coli strain, I gene get mutated and its product cannot bind to inducer molecule. So whatever in a lac operon system, repressor is got mutated. Now it lost the binding capacity with allolactose or lactose. So if it binds with allolactose or lactose, what happens is it cannot bind to the operator site. Cannot bind if it binds then. So now if it cannot bind to allolactose or lactose means it's always active now. If it is always active, it is always going to bind on operator. It means RNA polymerase cannot bind on promoter site and Z by A are not going to transcribe as well as translate. So let's see that. RNA polymerase will bind to promoter region. Wrong. It cannot bind. Only Z gene will get transcribed. No, none of the gene will get transcribed here. Z by A gene will be transcribed. Wrong. What should be answer? Z by A gene will not be transcribed as well as translate. So answer should be fourth one. Let's see next. Select the incorrect statement with reference to mitosis. Now it is question about mitosis here. Splitting of centromere occurs at NFEs, correct? Sister chromatid, they separate from each other because of centromere splitting. All the chromosome light at equator at metaphase, correct? Spindle fiber attached to centromere of chromosome. It's not centromere, it's kinetochore. So because of that, this statement is wrong statement. So what should be answer? Third should be answer. Chromosome decondense at telophase. Correct. They lost their identity because of decondensation. So this is right. So what should be answer here? Third should be the answer. If the length of a DNA molecule is 1.1 meter. So 1.1 meter. What is the actual length? 2.2 meter. And which kind of cell? 2N cell. If it is a diploid cell, what is number of base pair it is having? 6.6 into 10 to the power 9 base pair. That is the thing. Now, it has become half. Half means 1.1. So it is haploid cell. What is the content present in haploid cell? That should be 3.3 into 10 to the power 9 base pair. So answer should be second one here. The recombination frequency between gene AC is 5, BC is 15, CD is 9, and A and B is 20, C and D is 24, as well as A and D is 29. So we have to find it out the sequence. How to solve such kind of questions? Always take the maximum first. So which is A as well as D, which is 29. Now let's see the next shorter one. C and D is 24. So if I'll keep C here, this has become 24. So how much is left? 5 is left. So A and C should be 5. Let's see, A and C is 5, correct? Right? Now B and C, they are 15 and B and D is 9. So let's see, if I am talking about B and C first, so if I'll keep B somewhere over here. So how much it is? 15. So how much is left? Out of 24, 15 is gone. So how much is left? 9 is left. So B and D is 9. So what should be a sequence over here? And A and B has become how much? 15 plus 5, it has become 20. So what should be answer? A, C, B, D. That should be answer A, C, B, D. Or answer can be opposite way, D, B, C, A. So let's find it out what is given. A, C, B, D is given. But D, B, A, C is given. It's not C, A. Otherwise, this also could have been a right answer. So over here, answer goes as first. Let's see next one. If a colorblind female, color blindness is X-linked recessive disorder. Recessive means it will express in homozygous condition. So this is what is female. She is marrying to a male, a man, XY, whose mother was also colorblind. So definitely he is also colorblind. Why? One X chromosome in male comes from mother. And if his mother was colorblind, means mother was this. She was colorblind. So definitely he is also colorblind. So what are the chances of her progeny having colorblindness? All progeny by this will be colorblind, whether it's a male or it's a female. So it should be 100%. That should be the answer. Let's see next. 10 E. coli cells, okay, 10 E. coli, which has double-stranded DNA, and all double-stranded DNA are 15-15 here, are incubated in a medium containing N40 nucleotide after 60 minutes. So E. coli divides in every 20 minutes. So after 20 minutes, 20 E. coli 10 will become 20. After another 20 means 40 minutes, it will become 40, and after 60 minutes, it is going to become what? It is going to become 80. Now, whatever new DNA will synthesize, as E. coli will double, DNA also synthesize new. So, every new DNA now will be N14, except these 20 strands of DNA. So, here 20 strands of DNA, 20 strands of DNA. They will be which kind of? They will be over here, right? N15. And rest all will be what? N14. So at least 20 E. coli will have N15 and N14 kind of DNA, hybrid DNA, right? So they are not completely losing N15. And rest all will have pure N14. So out of 80, if 20 is gone, what is left? 60. So what should be answer over here? 60 cells will lose completely N15. They'll have N14. Let's see this. In a scrubber, the exhaust form of thermal plant is passed through the electrical wire. We are not using any kind of electrical wire in scrubber. It is a wrong statement. They are electrostatic precipitators, so it is wrong. Particulate matter 2.5 cannot be removed by scrubber. They can be removed by scrubber, so it is wrong statement again. So both of the statement are incorrect. Sorry. So what should be answer for this one over here? Both statement. Third should be the answer. That both statement 1 and 2 are incorrect, right? Let's see the next one. Which of the following is a correct statement? Mycoplasma have DNA, ribosome and cell wall. Mycoplasma do not have cell wall. It is wrong, right? Next one, cyanobacteria, group of autotrophic organism classified under kingdom Monera. Correct. Bacteria are exclusively heterotrophic. They are not exclusively. They are metabolically most diverse. They have autotroph, they have heterotroph, every kind of. So not exclusive. Because of exclusive, it is wrong. Slime molds are saprophytic organism classified under kingdom Monera. It is kingdom Protista. So this is why it is also wrong. So I hope everyone you understood each and every concept briefly why answer has been given like this. All the best everyone. I just hope result will come soon and you'll get your rank faster as well as college faster. Take care of yourself. Have a great day everyone.